Hi there, my name is Julia, and I'm very excited to be taking this course. I have been out of professional academia since 2015 when I graduated from SUNY New Paltz, which is on the East Coast in New York. It's about an hour north of New York City. So I kind of have a similar story to you, Dr. Rick, where I started on the East Coast and then the endeavor of contributing to society in a outside of the structure of school brought me to the West Coast. I did an AmeriCorps term of service for 10 and a half months where I worked in a public school. It was one of the most life-altering and amazing experiences I've had. It was really cool to be able to be in a real setting and apply some of my academic background, seeing language development occurring with economic and cultural things affecting it. It just was really rich and really tested my sense of responsibility at living by myself in a foreign city for the first time, and being on an AmeriCorps budget, which I don't know if you know, it's a government stipend, so that was also a challenge and really rewarding to figure it out and see that when your heart is in the right place, things work out. So here I am now from after my year of service in Seattle. Ended up moving to an island that is a half-hour ferry ride from Seattle. So I live in a beautiful sanctuary where there's lots of trees and access to water and lots of rain, which I enjoy. But I've really found my place here. I work for the Boys and Girls Club part-time, which I get to still contribute in that very meaningful way that I referred to when I was working as an AmeriCorps service member. And then I'm also a home care aide for a young girl that has autism. And this has just been one of the most rewarding experiences ever. I know I said that about the AmeriCorps one, but this has just been so mind-expanding, and it's totally turned my head upside down as to my professional goals. I think her neuroanatomy and her processing just moves me to want to understand what's going on more. So I've already started conducting some of my own research. My favorite cranial nerve is the vagus. I hope we have a unit on that. I see our first one is the central nervous system. I'm really into that, really into learning more about that, because the polyvagal theory explains how the vagus is responsible for so many things, such as calming down our nervous system. So this is just, and how that affects speech and how it affects people with neuroatypical development. So I'm really looking forward to just deepening my understanding and how it'll apply to directly what I'm already doing, working with this beautiful young girl, 9 years old. And so a thing about me, and this is actually how I got to meet the young girl who I work with, is I'm a 200-hour certified yoga teacher. So the way that I integrated my passions was by volunteering for this studio that has a yoga for the special child class once a week. So I was able to utilize my educational background with this other avenue that really merged so nicely together. And I was work with a physical therapist who started this program, and there I met this family that was looking for additional services. So I was able to get registered through Department of Social Health Services, and now I'm a Washington State home care aide, which is wonderful. Wonderful position. And so yeah, that's another passion of mine, is yoga. It's something that I keep finding the way it just the deeper I get into my practice, the more I see how it really encompasses everything, just like speech does, which I just love how much it's just this blend, how important the breath is, and how important all of these systems are in order for a valuable and meaningful human experience to occur. So that's a little bit about me. I'm just, again, so enthusiastic and really looking forward to this course and also my future career as a speech-language pathologist. I've applied to numerous schools for the fall, and I'm really hoping that my experience in the field and my determination brings me what I'm seeking. And I'm also just so impressed by all of the people who I've seen the videos of. You all seem like you have such a plethora of skills, and it'd be such an honor to cultivate a student clinician community with any and all of you. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of the videos and hopefully find myself in Oregon someday. All right, cheers!